everybody, welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Scrappy Monday. So for those of you who are just brand new to my blog, every other Monday my design team and myself kind of give you different ideas to catch up on your scrapbooking, because God knows I need to, for sure. So what we do is we just do different little, not necessarily sketches, but different little ideas for layouts for you. And I'm addicted to 8x8 layouts, so you'll see a lot of 8x8 layouts from myself. Okie dokie. So with that said, and this isn't a challenge or anything, this is just to help all of you out to get caught up out there. Okay, so anyways, what I am using for mine today is the Artiste Cartridge. Now, I wanted this, wait a moment, I think, oh, here it goes. I wanted that shape right there. I wanted it to be I wanted my picture to be cut out in that shape, as well as the layer behind it. So I'm just going to quickly show you in my Gypsy how I did that, okay? So what I did was I cut out a 4x6 picture, okay? Well, actually, it landed up being 5 3/4 by 4. Okay, that was the picture that I landed, because I trimmed it down a bit. So anyways, what I did was I just got a 4x6 rectangle, just any rectangle you could find, and I used that as my guide, okay? So what I did was I went ahead and I took the, so on layer 2, this is the shape, okay? So what I did was I turned off the eyeball in layer 1 just so I could see through it. Oopsie, hold on, let me turn off the eyeball here. There we go. Okay, you see how I turned off the eyeball? You can see through the page now. So what I did was I measured my shape, and what I did was I took off the little link sign. That little link, usually it's, let's see, if we turn it on, it's yellow. So I turned it off and I put it to real dial size, and I put the width 5.30 and the height is 3.71. So this way if you pretend that's the picture behind it, and this way I know it won't cut off so much of my picture. I'll still have a lot of it there, okay? So what I did was I put the picture on the center of my mat, because remember, this is what your mat looks like going through the I'm using my expression too. So what I do is I put the picture on my mat right in the center, and then I cut it, and it cut out perfectly, okay? And then what I did was I just went to layer 2 here. I'm sorry, layer 3. So what I made a bigger what do you call it? A bigger layer for layer 3. You see this right here? Let me turn this off really quick. Okay, you see the layer right here? What I did, you can see through it. Well, all I do is I just used my little hourglass feature, and I kept going up just until it gave it a nice little what do you call, a nice little layer around it, about maybe a little more than 1/4 inch, which I think it's perfect. So let me show you how it looks on my layout. Before I show you my layout, I'm going to quickly show you the papers I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. These were, let's see, this is a 6x6 7 Gypsies. It's called Off the Wall, and I got this with my coupon because it was regular $7.99. So I was able to get 40% off. But isn't this pretty? This is all the pages, and they are double-sided. 7 Gypsies is definitely another one of my favorites. Definitely another one of my favorites, because they're really nice. I think they're really cool for just layouts, little or different little things you could do. Okay, so that's one of the pattern papers I use. And then the second pattern papers I use also from 7 Gypsies. And this one's called Avignon, and this is an 8x8. That's why I love 7 Gypsies, because 7 Gypsies, and I believe Teresa Collins, they do 8x8 books, and I love that as well. I'm addicted to 8x8 and 6x6. So this has some pretty, and the cool part about it is you get a good amount, so 3, 4, 5. You get like 6 each, I believe, of each page. How cool is that? So this way, if you have a favorite, you don't have to worry about hoarding it too much, because you have plenty to work with. That's what I love about the 7 Gypsies. So anyways, those are the 2 paper packs I used. And then I used my rolled flower dies, okay, and I used this one up here. as well as my flower petal dies, which comes in 3 different sizes. And there are 3, just like here, there's 2 different flower dies on that one. And then the rolled flower dies, and then there's 3 different sizes on this one, okay? So this is what my layout landed up looking like. I had actually, see, too bad there's so much glare. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it out of here, but this is what it looks like in the shadow box. Isn't that pretty? My sisters and I were together this weekend to celebrate. We actually celebrate both of my sisters' birthdays as well as my mother's birthday, because my mother's birthday is on Tuesday. So we did a picture with sisters because I don't really have a recent picture of the 3 of us together, just the sisters. Let me take this out of here really quickie. All right, there we go. Okay, so anyhow, this is what it looks like right here, okay? And what I did was, all I did was okay, here goes the dies. Here goes my flowers. I'm going to show you how to put those together momentarily. But basically, you see how pretty it looks with the picture? So what I did was I put the picture down, I cut it, and I didn't want it to be perfectly round on this side. So I trimmed it down so it looked like it's to the edge of this layer here. This is that 6x6 layer. And then this is what I was talking about, how it has a nice little layer behind the picture. Isn't that pretty? So this way you don't have just your boring, your typical boring square picture, or your, you know, whatever. You could work with it, and then you not only have to necessarily use it with your Artiste cartridge, use it with any of your cartridges, because you know you have lots of shapes on all of those cartridges out there right now. Okay, and then what else? Let's see, what else did I use? I also used, I went ahead and I sewed it down using my sewing machine, just that portion there. Okay, and I failed to mention, I also used Just Simply Live, and the sentiments I used from here were good times, and let's see, the other one was remember, okay? And then I also used this little tag die right there. And then the cool part about this set has the alphabet in here, so that's what I did, was I stamped out sisters, and that's that little tag die, and I sewed it down just so it could see how it pops up. So I curled it in the middle with my pen and just sewed it down the sides there. And then that's where I stamped remember good times. Isn't that pretty? I thought this came out really cute. Now, I know this is missing something, so you might see something added at the end. I'm not quite sure yet, to be honest with you. So anyway, so these are my 2 sisters. This is my younger sister, my older sister, and then myself. So meet my sisters, Maria, Gloria, and then me. So anyways, this is it. Oh, and so the ribbon is, this is the same binding ribbon from Liz's Paper Loft Boutique, along with these cute little, I call them a little pom-pom ribbon. It's just like a little border or trim. That's what it is, a pom-pom trim. And you could find that at Liz's Paper Loft Boutique. Okay, so this is basically what it is. I'm going to show you really fast how I threw those flowers together. So those of you who actually have these, this is just another way you could actually work with the flowers, okay? So what I usually do with these, I usually just fold them up, just like so. But as I'm folding them up, I kind of curl it, the ends, like that, okay? Just to kind of give it just a little, because you don't want them just completely flat down, okay? And then, okay, just like so, okay? So that's the first one, and then I'll do the same with the last one. So all I did was I cut out the medium-sized flower, as well as the largest flower of the 3 little flower petal dies. Okay, then these I just kind of fold up like so, just to kind of make it look like a little cute little flower. And then you could do the same thing with this, just kind of fold these back just a tad. Now you could do this with your nail. I'm not going to do, well, I'll just kind of do them really fast there. They're not going to be completely neat because for time purposes here. I don't want to keep you too long here. Okay, so that's about it. Just kind of just fold them down at the edges. And then you want to grab your little quilling tool, and I got my quilling tool from My Quilling Nest. I believe it's myquillingnest.com. And then you just put it, because there's a little slot, isn't that perfect? It's a little slot that helps you People do it with tweezers. Now, I know a lot of people will just use their tweezers and they just hold it here. And then they just like wrap the flower around, okay? But since I have the quilling tool, I might as well just use it because it's just a lot easier. Whatever works for you, right? Oops, I'm losing my flowers with my fan on. It's still warm over here. I'm ready for some fall weather. Hold on. I have on my contacts right now so I can't see. Okay, so you just go ahead and just roll it toward you. And just make sure you have your hot glue gun plugged in, because this this works a lot better with your hot glue gun, okay? So you just want to keep on rolling it towards you. Okay, and then you could do as loose as you want or as tight as you want. It depends, okay? And then this little extra last one right there, that's where you're going to put your glue, okay? So you're just going to go ahead and you can just let it go just like so, okay? Like I said, you can make it how tight you want the flower, how big as you want, whatever works for you. And then you just grab your hot glue gun, and then you just go ahead and just put glue right at the bottom there, okay? And you just kind of fold that over and just be careful because the glue is hot. And just kind of hold the center down just like so. And then after that, it should glue pretty quick. There we go. It may be a little loose. I probably could have went with a little bit more glue, but you know what? That's fine right there. And then when you come here, you could go ahead and spritz it with some like pearl mist, the little, however you want. You know, whatever works for you. If you want to make it shinier, make your petal, you could throw some little stickles on your petals. However you want, okay? So that's it right there. And then what I do is I grab this one here. Oops. And then I'll put some glue gun right in the center of this one. Okay. And then I put this right in the middle. This is the vellum. I cut out that one medium-sized flower petal die with some vellum. Okay. So that's that one. And I love using the hot glue gun because it sticks really quick. That's what I love about it. Okay, and then you just glue it right. Isn't this pretty pattern paper? I love it. And then you just go ahead and just stick this one right in the center, just like so. Just to kind of give your flower a different look. And I know a lot of you actually purchased this flower bundle back when I had released this. I believe I did these in April. You see how you just stick them up and then just kind of mess with it, and you could ink the edges however you want, but isn't that pretty? It gives you a different little look on your flower. So anyways, that is it for today, my sweet friends. I hope you enjoyed all of our layouts. Go ahead and feel free to head, if you're watching over at YouTube, head on over to my blog at www.creativeTimeForMe.com to go ahead and take a look at what my design team has done. They had made some amazing layouts for you, just to kind of get you motivated to get caught up in all of those scrapbooking that you've been wanting to do for a long time. So they just offer you different little I always say recipes, okay? So have a fabulous day, everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow for something brand new I am going to be having on my blog, and I cannot wait. I hope you love it as much as I do. Okay, everybody, I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.